everyone. In this video, we will learn how we can design with shape vectors on Gravit Designer. Let's get started. When you use Gravit Designer, there are two tools that you can use to pull out shape vectors to design with. The first being the shape tool on the toolbar, and the second being the library's shapes. Let's say you're designing something simple like a flower. Think about these two questions. What shapes do I need to create the flower? And what shapes from Gravit libraries can I use? So looking at this simple graphic here, we know that we can actually use the square, the ellipse, and the triangular shapes from the Gravit libraries of shapes to create it. All we need to do is to modify them. So to modify a shape on Gravit, you will need to use two sets of modify tools. The ones available on the toolbar on the top of Gravit Designer, as well as the inspector settings on the right side of Gravit Designer. To resize a shape, simply drag the blue dot on the shape that you've selected. Dragging the side blue dots will help you to stretch your shapes in one way, while dragging the corner blue dot allows you to stretch your shapes in two ways diagonally. Change the fill color and border of your shape on Gravit. Simply select it and look at the inspector settings. For fills, click onto the colored dot behind the eyedropper and select your color from the color slider. To change the shade, simply drag along the shade box. You can also choose to change the color fill to a gradient or texture or pattern fill. Once you're happy with it, you may click out of the box to see your edited and modified shape. To change the border color of your shape, which is the outline, once you have selected it, click onto the border's color dot that is behind the eyedropper. You will notice that you can't see anything, so you will need to use the eyedropper to select a random color on your page first before you can activate the color fill for the border. From there, you will be able to select your border color and change the size of the border by dragging the point size indicator beside the color tool. To rotate your shape on Gravit Designer, you can simply do it by dragging the white dot or using the rotate arrows available. To do a free rotate, drag the white dot of your selected shape and you will be able to drag it and rotate it at any angle you wish. If you want to rotate your shape at 90 degrees angles, you may use the rotation arrows available on the toolbar. One is to rotate left and the other is to rotate right. Rotate left will allow you to rotate your shape anti-clockwise 90 degrees, while rotate right helps you to do that 90 degrees clockwise. You can also flip your shapes or mirror them left-right horizontally or up-down vertically. To do a left-right or horizontal flip, click onto the triangle button on your toolbar that says Flip Horizontal. To do a vertical up-down flip, simply click onto the other triangle button that shows the triangle tool tilted sideways. To rearrange a few shape vectors on Gravit Designer, simply use the two arrange buttons, go front or go back. Do remember to pay attention to the direction of the arrows so you know exactly which direction you wish to move your shape to. If you have multiple shapes on your page, do remember that you may have to click the buttons a few times for you to see the proper arrange effects. So to start arranging, click on your shape, do an arrange, move back or move front, move back or move front. Once again, you may have to do this a few times if you are working with several shapes.